If you are a content creator and create products and want to make sales online, Pinterest is a really great platform for building your brand, growing an audience, but it's also a really great tool to help you make money. By using the right strategy, you can grow your audience and make revenue for your business using Pinterest and do it without promoting pins or running ads. You can do it all organically, and I'm going to give you all the tips in today's videos on how to get started. Hey, my name is Kayla and I help content creators create better content for better results. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get my latest uploads every week. Before you can start monetizing on Pinterest, you got to pick a way that you're going to actually make money. And you can use all the ways, but I've boiled it down to 3 ways that you can make money on Pinterest. The first way is going to be through product or buyable pins. So you create a product, you pin it on Pinterest, and customers can search, discover, and make purchases of your product right through the Pinterest app and through Pinterest without ever leaving Pinterest. So that's the first way. The second way is going to be monetizing Pinterest through pins that you've created that send people to blog posts, landing pages, lead magnets, things along those lines that get people off of the website and into your sales funnel. Okay, that's the second way. Or the third way is monetizing on Pinterest through affiliate links. So this is going to be either, pinned products from other companies that you enjoy, potentially Amazon affiliate links, things along those lines, or even to blog posts where you have affiliate links and things along those lines. Once you've chosen how you're going to make money on Pinterest and using Pinterest, you'll then want to make sure that you fill out your Pinterest profile so that you can attract your audience. And I want to get you started on Pinterest the right way so that you can start building that audience and truly get an audience that's interested in your brand. So the first thing you really need to do is fill out that profile. You don't need to worry about getting a perfect profile. You basically just want to have a nice headshot, a bio or description of what you do and who you help, a website link to your most important URL, and potentially a way to contact you, like your email address, so that people who are interested in what you do or how they can work with you can email you, reach out, and find out more. You'll also want to do some keyword research to help your profile and when you're writing out your bio, because you want to include keywords in your profile name and in your bio so that when people are searching for you and or looking at your content, they are discovering your content because they're using the words that you've included in your bio description on your Pinterest boards and so on. So I'm going to go ahead and show you in a minute how to find those keywords. Then what you want to do is get your website, your product shop, maybe you have an e-commerce store. You want to get that website and that product shop validated on Pinterest and activate rich pins. Having rich pins allows you to add more information about your products and about your pins, such as the price, availability, and other relevant details about your content to the people who are on Pinterest searching for and looking at your Pinterest pins. And so having a validated website provides that rich information that your potential customers are going to be looking for. So these can be really helpful for increasing sales because they make it easier for the people who are looking at your pins and your products see exactly what they're buying and make the purchase on the spot without actually leaving Pinterest. So you don't want to skip validating your website and activating rich pins. Now that you have a profile and a validated website, you want to make sure that you have attractive products, attractive offers, lead magnets, and sales pages for the products that you're offering. So these are going to be things that include attractive imagery and well thought out copy. So you want to make sure that you have a place where you're going to be sending people that works to convert people into customers once they get there. If you're still working on what kinds of products to create for your audience, you'll want to spend some time identifying what your audience needs and package that up into a product. or create lead magnets if you've got a coaching program, an online course, or maybe you just want to grow your email list so that you can launch a product in the future. Then you'll want to create a landing page for your lead magnet, and you'll want to create a lead magnet. So I'm using all kinds of words, and you probably are wondering what some of these things are, so let me describe. So a lead magnet is like a freebie that someone signs up for in exchange for their email address. This is basically a way to help grow your email list so that you can then launch more products to a list of people who are interested in what you create. I want you to stick around towards the end of this video because I will be talking a little bit more about that and how it helps you make sales. But I've also mentioned sales pages and landing pages at this point. If you create an online course, or you're thinking about creating an online course, or you're thinking about creating a coaching program, or you have any of those things in mind, you will need a sales page. This is essentially just a website, a single page website that has a checkout button on it so that someone can purchase your product. It could be a long page or a short page depending on the type of product that you need. But if you're looking to make sales through your products or offers, you're going to need either that lead magnet landing page where people can sign up for something for free and download it, or you're going to need a sales page for your product, and you're going to create Pinterest pins that sends people to either of those things. There are really just 4 components to any successful sales page or lead magnet landing page, and I'm just going to run through them real quick for you as you're creating this Pinterest monetization plan. So a landing page or a lead magnet that works really well is going to be easily understandable and visual in a format that people can quickly act on without having to read a lot or comprehend a lot. It's easy to understand and visual. Second, it's results driven, and people actually want to use whatever it is that you're creating. So if it's a lead magnet, it's got to be something people actually want to use and will use. If it's a product, it's got to be, most of the time, unless it's art, usually it's results driven, where it provides some sort of result and helps people achieve a goal. It's going to be better received. Your product will sell better. Your lead magnet will be downloaded more often if it's results driven. Thirdly, it has to provide easy wins and results that people are actually looking to get, but it seems easy to achieve by using your product or your lead magnet. So you have to create that within your sales copy and your images that you use. You have to show that it is a usable product that's easy to use. So that's usually helpful if you add a video to your sales page or more images. Lastly, a good landing page and a good sales page are going to emphasize a need for your product or a need that your audience has. So it emphasizes the fact that if they don't purchase this product or don't download this freebie, they're going to miss out on such and such results, or they're going to make such and such mistakes. So it generally emphasizes the need for your lead magnet. That's going to really convert to more sales and more opt-ins of your lead magnet. Once people come from Pinterest to your landing page, we want to see them taking action. And so use those 4 tips to help make sure that your landing pages or your lead magnets are on point. So once you have your profile and your products all ready to go, you need to start creating content on Pinterest. And what you want to do is leverage purchase intent-based keywords that your audience are searching for on Pinterest that will then lead them to your content or your products. So what do I mean by purchase intent-based keywords? That means they have an intention of purchasing something once they search and locate the thing that they are searching for. It's as simple as that. Your audience is going to type in words based on something they intend to buy, and you want your content to show up. One of the best ways to find keywords and ideas for keywords is to look at the questions that your audience is asking. And you can do that by compiling a list of questions that people are frequently asking about your product or your service. Then what you want to do is you want to enter the questions that you've listed out into the Pinterest search bar and search those questions and just see what comes up on Pinterest. What kinds of keywords, what kinds of content. And those are probably the types of content that you're going to want to create. You can also go to Pinterest trends reports and enter in some of the keywords that you're thinking about and look at some of the suggested other searches or other keywords that Pinterest trends provides. Another really cool way to look for keywords that people are using on Pinterest is to use Pinterest's ad tool. You can go in and start creating an ad. You don't have to actually create an ad, but within that process, they're going to provide you with keyword results. And you can spend some time analyzing the results that Pinterest is providing based on the keywords that you're searching and seeing if any of them would be good for you to use in your content. Now that you've spent some time collecting lots of keywords and inspiration for content, it's time to start using those keywords that you've been collecting and create Pinterest pins. If you want to use Pinterest as a lead generation tool, you'll need to start publishing pins and idea pins that lead people to your blog posts, your sales pages, and your landing pages. This is going to be content related to the keywords, so you want to make sure that those keywords are closely related to the content that you're publishing. You can do this by including the keywords in your pins, in your idea pins, in the descriptions, in the hashtags, and in the tags of your Pinterest content, as well as in your video content. So if you're creating video content where you're speaking, you want to use those keywords, if possible, in the actual content itself. This is going to lead people to your content where they can enter your sales funnel or make a purchase on your product. For instance, you could create a video pin that shows how your product is made or shows the behind the scenes of actually making your product. Or, for example, if you have a physical product, you could show the behind the scenes and create a short video that shows how easy it is for someone to use your product. But when it comes to video content, you don't just want to show off your product, you also want to educate your audience and create educational video content that is related to your product, making your product the hero of the video, but within the context of education. So if you sell makeup brushes, you might want to do a makeup tutorial using your product. That's what I mean. Or if you create a printable, a journal, a book, you want to create educational content around what problem that product solves, and then the hero of the video becomes the actual product. That said, you do want to make video pins that showcase your product in a video, and it's just a really great, easy way for you to showcase your expertise, your knowledge, your product, and how it works to the people who are discovering your content. Because Pinterest users really like to see products in action, so a video is going to be one of the most valuable ways that you can show off what it is you have to offer. You can do that if you have a digital product or a physical product, a coaching program, or an online course. It just comes down to turning the content that you would normally create into a video, or actually being on camera showing how that product works. So let's make sure you're posting new pins at least 5 times a week to start out with. This can be done using Canva templates and their scheduling tool that they have to schedule pins straight to Pinterest, or you can use something like Tailwind to automate the process for you a little more than Canva is currently able to do. And if you're not a graphic designer or a content creator, you can use a service like the Ivory Mix Content Membership, where we create Canva templates for Pinterest, including idea pins, list pins, and so much more, with video ideas. Plus, we have an entire course on Pinterest that walks you step by step through the process. Having all of that at your fingertips makes using Pinterest for your business that much easier. So although Pinterest is a great platform for increasing traffic and generating leads and helping you make sales, it doesn't happen on its own. You do need to make the time to optimize your content as well as create an effective sales funnel. So to optimize your content, you'll need to have a plan in place for checking your analytics to look for what your best and your worst performing content on Pinterest is and approve those accordingly. So where a pin is performing really well, you want to make more content like that pin. Or where a pin is not performing very well, then maybe try a new headline on that pin or maybe a different image. Or if a blog post or a product is getting lots of traffic to it through Pinterest, like the pin is performing really well, but maybe people aren't actually opting in or they're not making a purchase, then you need to consider optimizing your landing pages and that call to action, or maybe getting better product images. So you are going to have to work on optimizing those products and landing pages if you're getting lots of traffic. So you want to pay attention to those analytics. Once you start making revenue through Pinterest using this strategy, you're probably going to want to lean towards making more pins or making more content in order to increase and make more sales. And yes, creating more pins can help you potentially create more sales, but also to create more sales, you can create an automated sales funnel using email sequences to make more sales from existing customers that you're already getting from Pinterest. Because if you're looking to increase your sales, you don't necessarily have to create more content. The first thing I would do if I were you is to create an automated sales funnel that targets your leads and retargets your existing customers. This is going to help you get more people on your email list and move the ones who have already joined you on your email list through a sales funnel. So when people are making purchases of your products or joining your email list because they've signed up for your lead magnet, hopefully you're creating a list of email subscribers, and then from there, it's time to start building out an automated email sequence. So basically what this is automated emails that are sent to people who've signed up to your website or gave you their email address, and it's an automated sequence that sells something for you automatically. So if someone's already making a purchase, they can then be rerouted to an automated email sequence where they're sold another related product. So this not only increases your sales, but actually doubles your sales from existing customers. Or if you've just been focusing on growing an email list using Pinterest, this could be your first series of sales from those leads. Now, when it comes to any automated email sequence, there's usually a simple 3 parts of any email sequence. The welcome email, the email that basically welcomes them by name and giving them a brief overview of what they're going to get through the following emails that they're about to receive. Then the second portion is the value email, or the value portion, and this is where you share helpful information with your subscribers about how they can use your product or your service effectively, or how they can achieve their goals more effectively with your product in mind. Then the call to action section of the email sequence is going to be the last step in the sequence where you'll actually ask them to take action. Then once they've gone through that entire email sequence, they're going to follow the call to action and purchase their first or their second product of yours. And there you have it. You're now ready to start making money on Pinterest with your own strategic plan, because if you follow these steps outlined in this video, you're going to be well on your way to earning more passive income from Pinterest in no time. Now that you've learned everything you can in this video about making more sales through Pinterest without ads, you're ready to move on to the next step. And I've put together this free resource for you, and you can grab it right below this video.